What's up, boys? How the hell are we? Bilal was the first one in. You love to see it. Well done, Bilal. Well done, Justin Kennedy being second one in. Well done, M Operator. Sorry I keep calling you Ron and Operator. I'm a dumb human being. What's up, Simply Kudos? Good to see you, man. JDM is built forward tough. True, mate. He's built as tough as an old bloody leather boot, Mr. C. You're absolutely right. JDM, third round, TKO. The bet is locked in. You put some money down, did you, Big Jim? I love to see it, mate. We love the Duggars. We love you, Justin Kennedy 99, the realest Justin Kennedy in the chat. How much did you put down, Jim, may I ask? I put down 35 on JDM, mate. How are you, Sean? Good to see you, mate. What's up, Yerp? Did you stream today, Yerp? How was your stream today? How are you, Johnny? Good to see you, mate. Druggy's Corner, mate. What's going on, Druggies? What are you up to, mate? JDM, by using his nose to slip out of a rear naked choke and ground and pound for a finish, you can't choke me out. My nose breathes air through a whole different area, mate. What's up, Brady by Gil? Oh, what is up, Davidson Figueiredo's fan page? Good to see you, man. I hope you're well, dude. This Twink Hunter finally shows up. Don't worry about what I get up to during the workday, James Dillon. All right? Okay? The streets are free of twinks now. That's all you need to know, man. Dougie reimagining his night with Eric with those head checks. So your night was a great night, sir. 20 quid for me, and I got a couple of parlays on as well. I like it, Jim. So tomorrow's stream, we are going to be doing the picks, the official picks. I'll lock my picks in. We'll probably bring up sportsbet.com.au as well. Not sponsored, by the way. Bet365. Ted's. Bet365. Ladbrokes, if any of you guys want to, you know, get on a sponsorship and steal me away from sportsbet.com. I am for sale. I am for sale. So tomorrow we'll do some parlay hunting. Tomorrow we'll get our picks locked in. Today we've got some news to look at. And I think also for a bit of fun after we look at the news, we will scroll through Twitter, look for Islam Makhachev fans, and harass them together. I think that's the plan for today's stream. We'll look at some of the news, and we'll harass Islam Makhachev fans. It'll just be a great time, won't it, chat? We'll just have a good time with it. Let us begin and put on some background chill. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's some nice background chill there, chat. Thank you, Justin Kennedy, for re-upping your membership as well, man. I appreciate you so much, dude. Thank you for re-upping your membership, mate. 8 months as part of the Dougie's Corner. 8 months as a Duggophile. What do we reckon about that, chat? Duggophiles. That's probably not, you know, because like the MMA Guru, people who watch MMA Guru are part of Jerusalem. What if we say Duggophiles? Yeah, a bit of playful sexual harassment, Duggophiles. We'll work on that. We'll come up with a different name for the Dougie's Corner crew. Not enough money on JDM. Put the whole van on it. I'll sell my van and put the entire van on it, M Operator. Dewey's live. All right. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that. My friend's working security the night of the event at MSG. Ooh. Only lucky, James, if he's working inside the event. If he's working outside and he can hear all the cheering of the crowd and he can't partake in it, not very fun. We love you. I love you, MMA, Johnny. Also betting on RoboCop getting the KO. I think RoboCop's going to get the KO as well, Big Jim. Maybe we'll look that in for a bit of a parlay. JDM decision, RoboCop KO. I wonder what that would be paying back. 1 more month until our due date. I know, Justin Kennedy. And our little baby's going to be born in 1 month. You and me. Well, you know what we should name our baby, Justin Kennedy? Justin Kennedy. Morales is actually so zesty. You see what he did with his hair? I did. Listen, I don't need any more. I don't need like the MMA Guru to make a video about how Miles Morales might be zesty as. I know. I've seen his TikTok. I've seen what he posts of himself in his own mirror. The dude literally strokes it to himself. He dresses up as a woman. Don't say it's cultural. Don't say it's the West has Mardi Gras. I don't go out and celebrate Pride Month. You know, West is cultural. We don't get on it we don't get on it. Us MMA fans. So he is a Peyton Talbot, a Jordan Levitt. Yeah, understand what I'm saying? A Jeff Molina. He is one of them. He goes on a John Jones. He goes on the pile. He absolutely goes on the pile, mate. JDM propaganda. JDM propaganda week, M operator. Let's go harass some Islam Makhachev fans. Taxes only let me bet on prize. Texas, not taxes. I'm dumb. Texas only lets me bet on prize picks. Only allows over/under bets. Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Prize picks, if you want to gobble up a Dougie's Corner sponsorship, I'm here to be sold. Anyone wants to sponsor the stream, I'm here to be sold. Playful sexual harassment, nothing better than playful sexual harassment. JDM hasn't really faced anyone. Excuse me, Bilal Muhammad. 11 fights in a row. Bilal Muhammad, the uncrowned welterweight GOAT. The Brazilian lesbian bloke pushed Hamzat Chimaev to a hard decision. The Brazilian lesbian bloke. Basil Hafez. JDM has fought nothing. Kevin Holland, the GM3 destroyer. He's fought nothing but the best of the best, mate. Dagestanis. I don't like Dagestanis. I would rather we go with Dugophiles. Doug ain't now Islam. Doug ain't no way Islam's losing, brother. I agree, Weather Report. This just in, over the Weather Report. JDM guaranteed wait. No way Islam loses. No, I don't like that. Just flip that on its head, Weather Report. The other way. This just in. JDM guaranteed win. That is the incoming Weather Report. He was there the night Paddy got the robbery, but he had to face away from the octagon to look at the crowd. Yeah, that would be... That's what... Like, I actually would hate being a security guard working the UFC events. If you have to turn around, like being that close to the cage and having to turn your back to the cage, I don't think I'd be able to do it, man. I'd be getting fired. I would be getting fired. I'd be like, you know what? I think they actually need me in the cage to break up the two fighters while Bruce Buffer's doing the call out. And getting on in there. Have to. How are you, Shyla? Good to see you. Is Morales the new John Jones sexuality on steroids? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's loud and proud, and when he coughs, he spits up glitter. That's how gay he is. You called him Miles Morales, a.k.a. the Black Peter Parker. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his name properly, Mr. C. Judging by your chat members' commas, they should be called the Dougie BGTQ+. You know what, Yumjoy? You are not wrong. We have a real weird sus community. I was listening to the Guru today at work, and the same thing was going on with his chat. I noticed this, right? Like listening to MMA YouTube. A lot of you guys like to make zesty jokes, but the streamers never laugh at them. So you guys are just typing to yourself some really off the rails zesty stuff. You spelt different wrong in the title. I'm not surprised. I mean, would it be a Dougie's Corner stream without the word different being spelt wrong in the title? Let's have a look at it. Let us have a look at it. You know what? I looked at it, Nacho, when I typed it out, and I went, should I quickly run this through the spell checker? And I went, no, Dougie, back yourself. Back yourself, Dougie. You've spelt different right. And I haven't. I've missed the E after the F. Hang on. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Should be fixed now, Nacho. It should look perfect and not weird to anyone at all. You can bet on BetOnline on Bedova and Bedova in Texas. There you go. Not the Ambro is helping you guys spend your money in Texas. There you go. Like the stream, guys, by the way. Appreciate all of you being here. Like the stream when you get in. As you slip into the stream, make sure to like the stream. You know, it's like when you're crawling into bed with a woman. Give it a little bit of a tickle down there. She'll appreciate you for it. Like the stream as well. Bilal Muhammad isn't exactly the most intimidating fighter. Excuse me. Things go boom in the night, all right? Bilal Muhammad is insanely intimidating. Tell me if you were going on a plane trip to New York City and Bilal Muhammad had a seat next to you and just decided not to come onto the plane, you wouldn't be intimidated, all right? He is insanely intimidating, okay? Let's pretend that you were on a train at 3 a.m. in the morning. It's you, no one else on the carriage. You pull up at a stop, and then Bilal Muhammad gets onto the train. Tell me that you're not being intimidated. Insanely intimidating fighter. Doug Generates, play on degenerates, you dyslexic cunt. Doug Generates. That's not a bad one, Doug Generates. Doug Generates sort of rolls off the tongue as well. Should we go with Doug Generates or should we go with Dougophiles? 2 1s. I hope this card actually delivers. Me too, Jim. It could be the best card of the year. There's so many like 50-50 fights all the way up the card. The tradition is stupid, but it's a real tradition that some people celebrate in Ecuador. Doesn't make them automatically gay, in my opinion. No, the tradition itself doesn't make them automatically gay, but there is a lot of things that Miles Morales does that stack on top of it. Like, he enjoys the tradition, plus the way that he dresses, plus the bright purple, plus the things that he posts on TikTok. Like, you know, that is not just one bit of evidence. There is quite an overwhelming amount of evidence that he enjoys the taste of male semen down the back of his throat. Does Prates really get a shot off and sleep Leon? It's possible, 927 Gunner. Carlos Prates is really good at sleeping people. Leon Edwards does get clipped. It's possible. How are you, Trip? Good to see you, man. Dougie, do you like Dan's 1-minute scraps? Yes, I do. I think they're great. I think they're great fun. I really don't think Miles is gay, to be honest. That's fair enough. Hats off, hats off. I do think that he is gay. It's Michael Morales, not Miles Morales. Whatever. Honestly, who cares? Who cares? Who cares about the little semantics of the name? You know who I'm talking about. Does it matter? No. People celebrate LGBT, but they're not gay. You never catch me celebrating BLM. There we go. I like Islam and JDM. I think Islam gets it. I like Islam too. I think JDM gets it. But I think Islam is one of the best fighters in the world. I like his personality. I'm not an Islam Makhachev hater. I like Islam Makhachev a lot. I think his fights are fun. I think his interviews are funny in a sort of nonchalant Russian way, in a sort of deadpan Russian way. I like Islam Makhachev. JDM's going to sleep him. It wouldn't be a Dougie stream if something wasn't misspelled. Exactly! It's got to be misspelled. It's different if it's in public, but in the octagon, he has no weapons, so my point still stands. Oh, Bilal Muhammad. I'm with you. And Bilal sits next to you on an empty train. Yeah, Bilal sits next to you on an empty train. You are intimidated. I would have put money on JDM. We have put money on JDM. Jim has put money on JDM. I have put money on JDM. Nacho has put money on JDM. All the people who are the 10 best pickers on the Dougie's Corner community have all put money on JDM. What does that tell you, Brady B? If you look at the top 10 picks list of Dougie's Corner, out of the whole group of 50 people, and 10 of the best pickers in Dougie's Corner are all putting money on JDM. What does that tell you, mate? What does that tell you? I'd call ice on Bilal. Man, fuck that, man. Wait, what does Morales do? All sorts of zesty shit. That's the problem, right? I haven't seen his TikTok. Didn't mean to argue for no reason. No, dude, arguing for no reason is kind of what we do here. Kind of the point of the stream. Hats off, hats off. Islam's personality equals mouth breather. What's happening, brother? I've picked JDM. We've all picked JDM. How are you, Mitch? Good to see you, man. Hello, how are you? Looking fresh. King of Perth will prevail. Damn right, Don Giacomo is going to get it done. I got JDM by KO as one of my parlay legs. I like it, Trip. Nice, nice, nice. So some Gen Zs played a funny prank on Dana White. There's a prank going around called the Mumble Prank. Have you guys seen it? It's actually kind of funny. It made me chuckle in the car on the way home. I think it's worth sharing. Let me show you guys the Mumble Prank. Desktop audio is on. He asked him a completely normal question.
The soccer game was across the street, and traffic was a nightmare. Yeah.
But so they're all coming up. They essentially got like powers on 17.
Getting in here now for the main car.
And now they're running and they come back. Is that essentially like all people like you come forward?
What's that?
Like is that like all essentially like Riazki's in the computer like your Mac?
I can't hear you.
Like is that like especially is that like for like data? Like is that like especially like you would see that?
It's 3 rounds.
Why can't I hear you? What's the question?
Just like right around they essentially like push mirror.
Pushman?
Push mirror?
Yeah, what about him?
Like
Dana's got no fucking idea what's going on. I was genuinely cackling to this in the fucking car on the way home.
Pushman?
push mirror?
Yeah, what about him?
Like how many is that like they see like really like come forward?
The fucking look. Dana's like, is this me? Is this fucking me? What the fuck is going on here?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just tall.
Dana thinking he's finally having a stroke. I know. Dana's like, what the fuck is going on here? What's up, MMA Master? Good to see you, dude. It's very rare for these like modern Gen Z TikTok things to actually get a chuckle out of me. Most of them are insanely cringe. Insanely cringe to me. This one was actually fucking funny. I like this one a lot. This was a great one. This was a great prank. Where are we at, chat? They did this to Patty as well. Oh my god, someone send me the Patty one. I want to see the Patty one. That shit was so funny. I shared it in the Discord yesterday. I must have missed it in the Discord yesterday. People who sit in Dougie's corner should be called the Diggers. Yeah, I don't know how well that's going to go if we start going around the internet calling ourselves the Diggers. And not great. I don't think it's going to be great for our community. You know, I think, although, to be fair, the Duggar Files probably wouldn't be great for our community either. What was the other nickname that we came up with for us? What was the other nickname we're going to call ourselves? It was better than Diggers and Duggar Files. I'm here. Good to see MMA Master. That's exactly like Dougie when I write a coherent message in chat. Yeah, when you guys are writing normal... Doug Generates, that's better. Doug Generates is better. Thank you, Mr. C. Yeah, you guys writing actual sentences that doesn't confuse the shit out of me. Yeah, this is what it's like for me. What's up, Miguel? How are you, brother? I've been messing with this, creating AI images and videos, and it has been programmed not to show in negative light. You have to really outsmart it to get what you request. Yeah, well, that's, you know... Welcome to the modern world, Yumjoy. Yeah, welcome to the noticing. I got Islam, but if it goes past round 3, I'll be nervous about that gas tank. Yeah, fair 927. Yeah, I'm very excited to see how Islam Makhachev's gas tank holds up over the 25 minutes, especially with the move up to welterweight. Like, he's not going to be used to carrying this much muscle. I am sure that they have been working their asses off in the gym, but like I said earlier, Khabib Nurmagomedov does overtrain his guys, so it's never quite the same. The gym training never turns out the same way as in the cage action, so we'll see, man. Dana talking to any non-English fighter. Yeah, no, you got it, buddy. Yeah, no, you got it. Yeah. Brother, you're going to give me 20K pay-per-view. You're going to give me new bonus, brother. Yeah. Whatever you want, buddy. Whatever you want. What's up, Kyle? Islam is going to smash your boy. No. El Giacomo Dall'Adamelena. Fight week, brother. Another Australian champ. Hashtag Volk's Revenge, dude. Fighter companion. Islam hook nose. JDM more hook nose. Islam autistic. JDM more autistic. Islam inbred. JDM even more inbred. He's from Perth. They do not genetically mix over there. JDM is the GOAT. True. The Plaster Baiters. The Plaster Baiters is a good one. I got the perfect name for us. What is it, mate? You put the Patty one in the Discord. Excellent. Thank you. Dougie cheek spread. The Dougie's cheek spreaders. I don't know if that's going to go well on the internet either, guys. Islam does not have the chin of Muhammad. Which Muhammad, Miguel? Islam does not have the durability of Muhammad. Which Muhammad? Bilal Muhammad. Right. Obviously, Bilal Muhammad. I think Islam's got a good chin. I think he's got a good chin. Durability, we'll see. Gas tank, I don't know, man. Islam has got so much dope he can't overtrain. Islam got so much dope he can't overtrain. He's that juiced up to the gills. You reckon he's got that much meldonium in him? JDM TKO round 3. I like it, master. Dougie is happy that there's an Australian world champion. Two Australian world champions, actually, Miguel. Two Australian world champions. Based Australia. Perfect name. The MMA Guru Chode watches. No, crisp. And Shyla just says pushmered, whatever pushmered means. G'day, Legends. How are you, Dick? Good to see you, mate. Wow, I am behind on the... You might be behind on the stream, Shyla. Refresh. Islam won't get as much as Bilal, but I do believe... Islam won't get hot as much as Bilal, but I do believe he doesn't have the same chin. Hit? Islam won't get hit as much as Bilal. I think Islam will get hit as much as Bilal because Islam likes a nice, short, tight Muay Thai pace up the middle, which is just going to be perfect for JDM to pick his shots. Overhands, body shots, knees up the middle. JDM's going to be able to work that really nicely. How are you, Cheddar? Good to see you. So Dig made a whaley, added over on TikTok. Nice, Dig. Nice, mate. Posted in the Discord for the boys, for any of the boys that have TikTok, mate. Let me have a look at the Paddy Pimlet Mumble Challenge. Let's have a look at the Paddy Pimlet Mumble Challenge. What's up, Paddy Pimlet? Let's have a look at the JDM Mumble Challenge. All right, JDM, what do you got for us?
Especially like when they like do come forward.
What's say, sorry?
Like all the people, like especially like, is that stuff that especially like when you do come forward?
Oh yeah, it's beat me expectations. Like, to be honest, I didn't expect it to be so full and so entertaining, lad. But it is.
Yeah. They were talking about like come forward push mirror. Is that like something that you would like that?
What are you saying? I can't.
Oh, like push mirror?
Push me?
Yeah. Is that like something that you would like something like that?
I don't know. What's you mean? What's push me?
Like round.
What's push me in here? I don't know what you mean.
Like all the people like that's like they do come in that.
Yeah, I can't understand what you're saying, so just yeah.
Oh, like what?
The fucking thumbs, the Paddy Pimlet thumbs up, just to fucking. All right, mate. Yeah, whatever, brother. Sure.
What's like all especially like all does that stupid like that? Is that like like is that some fourth kushmir like that?
I'm lost here, lad.
we're just messing with you. We're mumbling.
I was gonna say that. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. I was gonna.
Dude, they're so good at just yapping and mumbling. They are fucking masters at that. The way that they can just fucking. I wouldn't be able to make words sound like that the way that they do. They must have been fucking practicing that. That is so good, dude. Where are we at, chat? Where was I up to? Where's my chat? Where's my chat at? 3 more days, Dougie! I know, chathead! I'm fucking pumped, mate. 3 more days, chathead. I can't wait, dude. The term is hedge your bets. I bet we'll bet money on Makhachev. So even if he loses, it's good because I want JDM to win. I'm with you, Shyler. I'm with you. You want JDM to win, so you're going to put money on Islam Makhachev. That way, if Islam Makhachev does get the win, at least you get paid for it. That's a classic degenerate MMA fan move right there. JDM ends Islam. I know, Cheddhead, and I cannot wait. The Scouser's accent is just straight up mumbling. That's how Paddy Pimlet sounds every time he talks. Just mumbling. I love how he tried to go along with it at the start. I would dig. Honestly, I would. If someone was like asking me questions and they were mumbling through it, I'd try and be polite as well. Be like, yeah, for sure. I do that half the day anyway when people are talking to me. When builders are talking to me or clients are talking to me about some shit they want done and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about and I'm just going to end up doing it my way anyway. I do that most of the day. It's just agree and then just go on with what I was doing. Push me was Brock Lesnar's technique. Push shit back up there. A Scouser being more coherent than the interviewer. It's a rare sighting. It's a rare sighting. Dougie Tards, lock it in. I don't know if we can call ourselves the Dougie Tards either. This is the first main event where I'm not really invested in who wins. I don't really mind. I think you wrote that wrong, Dig. I think you meant to say, this is the first main event where I'm freaking out that JDM doesn't win. I really care and my life depends on it. I think that's what you meant. It's all right. It's a common misspelling of what you tried to say there, Dig. The last JDM stream was epic. Looking forward to this Sunday, brother. Dude, I cannot wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. The Dougie syndromes. The Dougie syndromes. That's a good one. I worked with a Scouser in New Zealand. Her brother gave us a ride back to camp after work. I got so stressed for trying to understand them that I started hitchhiking at night. I can't do this. I've got to get out of the fucking car. I can't do this, guys. I can't do that. I can't do this. I got to get out of here. I can't do this. This is insane. I can't understand a fucking word you guys are saying. Like the stream, boys. Like the stream. Like the stream. If you're here, like the stream. How many likes have we got? Like the stream. Like the stream. We got 24 people here. We got 11. We got 30 people here and 10 likes. Unbelievable, guys. Like the stream. Come on, mate. I'm giving up my own sanity and sleep, boys. Like the stream. Daily MMA content. Help support the channel. Right. Another fun bit of news. Anshul Jabli is back in his brother's form. Anshul Jabli. Sorry, not his brother. His cousin. Glenn Jabli. I'm sure his name isn't fucking Glenn. Anyway, Anshul Jabli's cousin, Glenn Jabli, the other Jabli, was knocked out in the very first round of his pro debut yesterday. Check it out. Anshul Jabli's cousin. And I know cousins. Anshul Jubilee's cousin. And trust me, guys, I know cousins. Just fucking slept straight away. Oh my God. Indians, just give up on MMA. If you are Indian, give up on combat sports. I don't know what else to say. Just stop it, Indians. Thank you, Maureen, for the $10, mate. I appreciate you so much. You don't need sleep, Dougie. You need money. Oh, thank you for the tenner. Oh, that's so much money. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Maureen, for the $10. M Operator. Maureen changed his name to M Operator. Thank you for the tenner, mate. I appreciate you. We read that one. I'm an idiot. Pushmere is next to Kashmir. It's the region where Dougie lived in India. No, it's not. He's lying. No, it's not. Thank you for the $10, man. Dougie, are you going to onion shopping before UFC 322? No, I'll do it on the Monday after Chat Ahead. Otherwise, I'm just going to have 3 onions that I'm going to throw out. So we'll do, like, you know how it is. The pay-per-view is on during the day on Sunday in Australia. If Benil Dariush gets it done on Monday, I will go and buy 3 onions. And then we'll do it at the recap stream. I can't imagine what Scouse sounds like to a foreigner. Oh, it's horrible. It is like a different language. Like, it does not sound like English, mate. I'd already liked the stream, but now I will unlike the stream. What a hero you are, Bruce Wayne. What a hero. Keeping the family name proud by getting slept as usual. A strong Indian accent and a Scouser talking political affairs is what we need. Ah, New York City. That's what you're talking about. New York City. I'm back. A strong Indian... I've read that one. God, I've read it. UFC should sign all the Jablees for our entertainment. It would be the first tournament where it's all draws. All no contests. It would be the first tournament of double head kicks. If the Hadron Collider over in Sweden really wanted to know how to split the God particle, just take 2 Indians and put them in the same MMA cage. And the atoms will start splitting automatically. The universe will simply not be able to handle it. If you really want to figure out how to fix quantum computing, put 2 Indians in a UFC cage. The world will instantly implode. That is sad. It's not sad. Waterloo's finest. Steve Spyro, how are you, man? Indians might be the most pussy nation of all time. Is there a nation on Earth that has not even had a single person try to get into the UFC? Like, are we at that point now of UFC saturation? Is there a nation on Earth that is so soft and so soy they don't even have a single attempted MMA fighter? He got knocked out by another Indian? No, that guy's from Pakistan. Are they fighting on a toadstool from Matika? What? Dougie's nose just grew again. Jubilee's cousin was talking so much shit before the fight as well. I could beat Khabib. I could beat Khabib today. I could beat Khabib today. You should be called the Dougie's Corner Sitters and one girl. Yeah, the Dougie's Corner Sitters and one girl. No, there's another girl in here. Blanca. You know, M Operator, your nickname was Ron. Okay, listen, I'm sorry that I've been calling him Ron for so long. All right, that's on me, guys. I'm not perfect. Throw out the 3 onions and waste good money. This is why your generation can't afford a house, Mr. C. Because you just say, buy the onions, then don't eat the onions, and then throw the onions out. And then you all bitch that you can't buy housing. Because this is your Gen Z mentality. Right here. Unbelievable. I got underdogs, Morales, Jariush, JDM, and Whaley. I like, you know what? Why not have a sprinkle? Why not? That's a good underdog parlay. Why not? Why not? Hell, I gave Leon a good chance too, but Prates is dangerous as fuck. Yes, I know, dude. I think I am going to officially pick Prates tomorrow. I know I've been saying it all week. I've been hinting it. I've been looking at Leon Edwards on the Embedded series, trying to find a reason to believe in him. I don't. He seems dead on the Embedded series. He seems like he's going to be chasing the head kick. I don't like it. Eddie Hall versus the entire Jubilee family. Eddie Hall wins just by blinking. Dougie, you aren't going to be able to even eat one onion. I'll be fine, thank you. I could get an onion down. The Jubilees are making a run at the Nurmagomedovs in their dreams. The secrets of the Higgs boson are hidden inside Indian MMA. Mr. C gets it. He got knocked out by another Indian, so it cancels each other out. It was a Pakistani Yumjoy. Collider is in Switzerland. It would have immigrants if it was in Sweden. They're keeping it safe in the based countries. They should move it to Poland. I've never seen a Vietnamese UFC prospect. Ooh, we need Super Shotgun here. Has there ever been a Vietnamese UFC prospect? How are you, Sus Pastor? Good to see you, mate. Southeast Asian countries, Pakis, Bangladeshis, Nepal, Sri Lanka, all those Middle Eastern countries too. Abu Dhabi has Muhammad Yahya, who got 10-6 by Steve Nguyen. Yes, they are. They're just built different. They're not built for combat sports. They're just built different. None of the parents I normally talk to are here, so I just lurk in the corner. None of the parents I normally talk to are here, so I'll just lurk in the corner. Oh, none of your favorite chat members, Nacho? That's fair enough, mate. Just enjoy the stream like it's a podcast. I hope you had a good day today, Nacho. I fucking did acknowledge you! Fuck you! A Vietnamese guy set a knockdown record a couple of months ago. Oh, Steve Nguyen. There you go. Career as the TKZ. True. If Dougie fails the onion challenge, he needs to have a tuna smoothie. Oh, that would be bad. That would be bad. Yeah, I wouldn't enjoy that at all. It's Leon too. What could go wrong, for fuck's sake? Anything and everything. Anything and everything. If Edwards wins by fluke head kick, I'm going to go mad. With happiness. Operator, with happiness. North Koreans. Yeah, but that's not fair to the North Koreans, you know. They're not allowed out. I'm English, and I don't think Leon wins. He quits mentally. That's what I think, Dig. I think Leon, I've said it so many times all week. It's time to stop looking for a reason to pick Leon Edwards and just admit the truth. Leon Edwards isn't going to win this fight. Malcolm Wellmaker is also half Vietnamese. Malcolm Wellmaker is half Vietnamese. And isn't Joshua Van a little bit Vietnamese as well? Hasn't he got a little bit of Vietnamese sprinkled into him? You can't finish one onion, and then if I'm right, you have to eat 3 cloves of garlic. This bet is getting worse and worse by the day. Where is my fucking XP? I don't know, cunt. I don't know. Isn't Joshua Van Vietnamese? That's what I just said, Simply Kudos. We've done that thing where the person on the screen says the same thing that you've just thought. We're locked in together right now, Simply Kudos. We're docking, Simply Kudos. Our minds are docking. Vietnam wasn't as hard as fuck. So, Vietnam wasn't hard as fuck. Sorting tier... Vietnam wasn't hard as fuck sorting tier last war, eh? You're at your daughter's karate. Enjoy it, Nacho. Enjoy it. Enjoy daughter's karate. Oh, right. I normally talk to other parents, but they aren't here, so you've got the earbud. Right. You're usually yapping to the other parents, but the cool parents aren't there. Just the liberal mothers. Go hit on the liberal mothers, Nacho. Were you asking for Cheddar at the end of yesterday's stream? I was asking for Cheddar at the end of yesterday's stream. Cheddar, are you still here? Are you still here, Cheddar? Talk to me, Cheddar. Let me hear your beautiful voice, Cheddar. Let me hear you, Cheddar. Are you still here? What if Leon spinning elbows Prates out cold? Then we all go, fuck me. Wasn't that unexpected? Impression of me sneaking my pain into state. No, I want JDM to win, but I want... Cheddar still here? You love to see it, Cheddar. All right, Cheddar, this is for you, mate. This is just for you, Cheddarhead. You beautiful bastard. Let me turn on studio mode. Yeah. All right, what am I doing on studio mode? I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing this. Yes. This is what I'm doing on studio mode for Cheddarhead. All right, Cheddarhead, this is for you. I'm an idiot. I pushed the wrong button. There you go, mate. What do you reckon? That's for you, brother. Let me go and read the other chats while Cheddarhead reacts to this. I want JDM to win, but I want Ilya versus Islam in 2026, so I'm rooting for Islam. How are you, Ghost Kid? I don't know if Ilya's going to move up to 170, dude. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. Do we count Benil as Iranian? Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we can count. Yes, we can count Benil as Iranian. Yes, at least he has got some vigor in him. Some vigor. Dougie's Dockers, that's disgusting. We don't want that. Joshua Van is Burmese with Lethway in his blood. Oh, Lethway is fucking brutal. Shout out to the Burmese. Benil is from the Christian region of Iran. I mean, at most of the fighters that win. I think we can, like, with all the boxing and MMA and combat sports, I think we can really set it to bed that Christianity is the peak religion for combat sports. Yes, the Muslims have had some success, but really when it comes to, like, hundreds of years of combat sports, all the way from Fedor, all the way up to Benil Dariush, Yuri Prohaska crossing himself and then just sleeping Khalil Roundtree. Christ is king when it comes to combat sports. It is the meta. My typos are off the hook in the sun. Can't see my screen. Sorry. You're all good, Paul. That one... Usually, Paul, I can decipher what you're saying. That one was too much, mate. There are 50 Muslim countries. Why would you move to the West if you want to live under Sharia law? Yeah, move to Sharia countries. Any good Serbian UFC fighter? Any good one? Krokop? Fedor? Euros Medic? The Balkan Bomber at heavyweight right now. I'm sorry. The top 3 knockout artists since 2021 have been Alex Pereira, some other guy, and Euros Medic. Honestly, if you want to have the perfect meta for MMA, be a little bit Australian, a little bit Serbian, and Christian. And you are essentially indefeatable in MMA. Benil put coked up Connor to sleep by talking such a boring twat. True. Yeah, Benil on the microphone is not what anyone needs or wants in their life. That is true. What is he doing? Don't worry. I choose to blindly believe in Leon like people blindly follow organized religion. Okay, you believe in Leon. You believe in Leon blindly. Go for it. Doug, you imagine how good it feels to have your wiener between Alexa Grasso's feet? I don't think it would feel that good, to be honest, mate. We don't talk about Euros Medic on this channel. Why not? The sleeper. Oh, yeah. The parlay. The parlay. Sorry, Nacho. Dougie, would you please ping my mum's cunt? Yes, I would. Give your mum my number and I'll happily plow her. Ilya chasing Islam in 2050, who transitioned to women's MMA bantamweight because he doesn't want to give short guy a chance. Yeah. I'll chase him anywhere. No, how do you do Ilya Tapura? I don't know how to do Ilya Tapura. 2 Orthodox champs, no Muslim champs. Exactly, 2 Orthodox champs. Benny is Assyrian. I don't know what that is. Fedor is Russian. No, when you look at Fedor's village, it technically borders on Serbia. It's actually ethnically Serbian. Krokop. So all Croatians are Serbian. Everyone knows this. Croatians are just Eastern Serbians that are in denial. Ever since NATO broke apart Yugoslavia, they are Serbians. I'd buy that shirt, Dougie, but it looks very pro-women's MMA outside of the words. What do you mean? Juliana Pena looks absolutely retarded. They're missing punches. I literally typed into Google women missing punches, and this is what came up. This is very banned women's MMA. His name is Krokop, Croatia Cop. Yeah, you don't understand the Balkan regions. I understand that his name is Krokop, but that's like saying Florida Cop. Like, he's still an American cop. You know what I mean? Like, if someone calls their name Krokop, they're still an American cop. Like, Florida Cop is the same as American cop. Like, calling yourself Croatian is just a state in Greater Serbia. Croatia is Serbian. Kosovo is Serbian. Yeah, this is how it. Bosnia is Serbian. They are Serbian regions. We're just getting the band back together. Maybe you add Janjadoba's face somewhere. That would really fuck shit up. That would really not sell t-shirts, Cheddarhead. Doug yelled up for 30 seconds straight while speechless at Nacho loss. Yeah, I shouldn't be bringing up Euros Medic. Nacho is the size of Marcin Tybura, and he will slam me into the concrete when he sees me next. And then Bilal will just laugh and not help. Bilal will just stand off to the side, high, laughing and not helping. Thanks, Bilal. Thanks, mate. This is somehow your fault, Bilal. Impression of Dougie getting a BJ from Jeff Molina. No. Gabriel Bonfim. What's up, HD Weapon X? Impression of... Where am I up to? Gabriel Bonfim by finish. JDM. Moneyline parlay is finally hitting. Yeah. That's a weird one to draw out over 2 fight cards, XNP. Dougie is technically Bosnian Serbian. Why did you pick BSD or... Who did you pick in BSD or Benil? I'm going with BSD because I don't want to eat 3 onions. So I'm going with BSD. Base Juliana Pena, missing punches everywhere. You should have just said Nikola Jokic, the GOAT. Yeah, but we're talking about combat sports, not the AM, bro. Expect a cease and desist from our lawyer. You and Juliana Pena's lawyers? Never. I'll throw it in the bin. Croatians and Serbians are all Slavic. I mean, South Serbians and Serbians is what you meant to say there, Dig. A Balkan guy would kill you for saying shit like that. I'm a fucking Balkan guy, go to Tan. I'm a Balkan guy, okay? Don't tell me about my people, all right? That's our word, all right? Balkans hating other Balkans, that's what we do, okay? That's for us. That's our culture. Bombing ourselves and hating ourselves, that's Slavic culture. Stay out of it. Dougie picking Nacho's future ex-wife, an example of why women's MMA should be banned. Dougie going deep in. Listen, Juliana Pena is one of the worst people to have ever strapped a set of gloves on, okay? It's not my fault that Nacho loves her. Brady Bilal is... Okay. The Dougie off topic, but where does the Crocodile Hunter rank amongst all-time Aussies? Second. Second to go. Steve Irwin, then the Crocodile Hunter, then Shane Warne, then all of AC/DC, then Pauline Hanson. You gotta love our girl Pauline Hanson. Then that super old racist boomer that used to be on the Footy Show. What was his name, Nacho? He got banned from the Footy Show. Sam Neill, I think he's... No, not Sam Neill. What was his name? He was on the Footy Show. And then when woke started, he was like, nah, having a dick doesn't make you a woman. Wait. You know what I'm saying. What was his name? Anyway, doesn't matter. Move on. Need a Peter Yarn shirt. All the other ones too basic. Oh, don't worry. I've got a range of shirts coming out for the... I've messaged some of the boys. Sam Newman. That's the one. I've got a range of shirts. Peter Yarn will be one of them. Don't worry. I messaged some mock-ups to Eric and Bilal last night just to check in. Bilal has a veiny ass dick. You would know that, Haiti Weapons. You have looked into his OnlyFans. Horny Weapons. Everyone is comparing Ilya to McGregor, but we're all wrong. He is, in fact, Michael Chandler's protege. Chasing Islam for that money fight? Good point. Islam's never going to give him that money fight. Parlays over multiple fight cards is peak edging. I know. That's wild, man. That's some wild work, dude. To give yourself a parlay over a multiple fight cards. That's wild, man. And then mix in an Apex card in that as well. You guys are nuts, man. Impression of that Colorado cop with a strong jawline meeting Joe Pyfer and instantly adopting him. I don't know who that is, Go-to-Tan. I'm sorry. Dougie is Nico Bellic. Exactly. How are you, Don Calamari? Good to see you, man. I just noticed that you were here. I hope you've been well, dude. Why does DDP fight exactly like Pena and it works? Because he's a man. This is why, yeah. When men do something, it automatically works. Are the Balkans just people with extra steps? Yes, we were the original slaves. Dougie is Albanian, Serbian. Dougie visited Serbia once when he was 12 and now he speaks for them. I'm ethnically Serbian. I'm ethnically Serbian. I don't know what to say. Look at me. Look at my racial makeup. Do I look like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Australian to you? I didn't get any of my dad's genes. Quite frankly, I'm too scared to give my dad the paternity test. All right? I'm scared that he would fail it. I don't know what to tell you, mate. Do I look like a fucking Aussie to you? You're too pale to be Balkan? Okay. Dougie's Dogbender Maxing playing all the nationalities. I'm literally just picking 2 nationalities, Australian and Serbian. I'm back from the skin. I'm black from the skin, but my heart is Chinese. Do you think... I don't even know what that joke name is meant to be. Eureka Hunt? Are you trying to get me to say cunt? Eureka cunt? Is that what you're trying to get me to say? Eureka cunt? Listen, HDZ. Welcome to Dougie's Corner. MMA content every day of the week. You don't need to try and make up funny names for me to say shit. We're just going to say shit here. Okay? Hang around long enough and you'll hear a couple of the slurs accidentally slip out. You don't need to play this fucking childish game. Okay? We'll just say the word cunt. Welcome to the stream. Like it while you're here. What's up, Eric? Good to see you, mate. Dougie lives and works abroad. That's a true Balkan right there. Exactly. We don't say slurs here, of course not. Where does Jacinta Allen rank on your all-time Aussie list? Ooh, very far down. Very far down. Peter Yarnshirt saying my bag is deeper than Riley Reid's. Disgusting. Dougie, that banned women's MMA shirt. Is that banned women's MMA shirt on the store? No, Cheddarhead. I wanted to check in with you first to see if you liked it. Ilya Pimlin has been made for January 2026. They are probably both Serbian somehow. Yes! You know, Paddy Pimlin, when you look at his family, it's actually Pimbletovic. And they actually originated over from Serbia. Also, does the store have a beer glass option? I'll check, Cheddarhead. You want a banned women's MMA beer glass? I'll check, Cheddarhead, just for you. Best Aussie is Jack Carlson, the guy who got arrested saying, "What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?" Dougie is ethnically Turkish. How fucking dare you? Being split ethnicity is gay. Pick a lane. Please, mate. You guys don't even have a country. Don't even come to me with that. What's up, Eric? How are you, man? Reminder, Poetan is still him. True. What is the flying? How are you, Super Shotgun? Good to see you, man. The New York bonkers. Okay, thank you. Did you see Poetan call out the Chechen cunt? Chimaev still hasn't replied. I did. Let's go back to MMA. We've had a bit of fun just teasing each other. Let's go back to MMA and bring up the other bit of news that I had ready for you guys. That is not it. Sorry. There it is. Hamzat Chimaev saying that I could beat him and his coach together in the same night. And Alex Pereira, who I will remind you guys is still him, says I could challenge him to a fight in his own arena. Let's fight in UFC BJJ. Cinema. Alex Pereira. It's so long, it's so thick, it's so girthy, it's so veiny. It causes Tracy Cortez tears in her eyes when she sees it. He's so ready to throw it down that he says, bring it to me in UFC BJJ. He's willing to do it. That's how confident he is. Alex Pereira is him. Straight up, is him. And nothing back from Hamzat Chimaev. He's scared. He's scared. He's scared. Too much, Dougie. Don't glaze him that hard. I've been infected by poetardism. What do you want from me? I'm not going to lie. I think Jones ducks Alex too. No, actually, Jones has, while we're here, Jones has released an entire fucking trailer trying to get the people hyped up for him fighting on the White House card. I won't play the audio because it's got music. Can we do subtitles? We can't. Yeah, John Jones is pushing to get on the White House card so bad, he's released an advert to try and get on there. Craziness. There, right there. Alex Pereira is in it. Courage, conflict on the belief that we can take on the biggest and the boldest. Him versus Alex Pereira right there. So yeah, Jones really... Jones really wants the Alex Pereira fight at the White House. He's pushing for it hard. Craziness. Craziness. Let me read some chats. Dougie has the worst qualities of Serbians and Australians. That's not nice. That's not nice. I've got Serbian power in the fists, Serbian battle, Serbian warlike spirit, and Australian larrikinism. That's mean, is what that is, Nacho. That's mean and unnecessary. I've mentioned this before, but do your Aussie duty and check out Clark and Dow. I don't know what that is, Kyle Hendricks. Fucking classic. What is Clark and Dow, mate? Are the Balkans the guys with pointy ears on Star Trek? No. Speaking of Aussie humor, one day in the Discord, we're going to have to do The Castle watch-along. Classic Aussie comedy. We'll have to watch The Castle watch-along. Either book it, we just read that one. Book it. John Jones, Alex Pereira at the White House, or Hamzat Chimaev, Alex Pereira Jiu-Jitsu. I think that's what you were referring to. Simply kudos. Not gonna lie, I read that one. Too much, you don't. Who remembers when he called us poetards? I remember. Yeah, what a weird year it's been, right? Last year, you guys were all crazy poetards. This year, I'm on the Alex Pereira train. What a crazy year it's been. What a crazy year it's been. Where am I up to? Not enough glaze. Go to ton gets it. Alex somewhere licking Nina's toes while he makes that tweet. Disgusting. Dana, please ignore her. True. I have Nina Drama's arsehole in 4K. Send it in the Discord. John Jones' trailer is unbelievably cringe. The dude is desperate. It is cringe, but it is interesting to see John Jones push for it so much, right? John Jones asking to take the biggest and the boldest. I need the biggest and the boldest and the thickest inside of me. It would be so funny if Dana ignores this. I hope Dana does, to be honest. BMF title fight for two people who ducked the heavyweight champ. Oh, God, could you imagine it? Heavyweight BMF belt. 2 ducks. And you know what? The moronic and single-digit IQ MMA community will lap it up. The kind of people that go, I'm talking about the casuals of casuals. There was like people on the Joe Rogan podcast asking for Alex Pereira. They didn't even know Alex Pereira's fucking name. That level of casual will lap it up. Aiden Ross will push it for sure. For sure. That's the kind of shit that Aiden Ross will push for sure. Powhatan is an indigenous Brazilian from a tribe in the Amazon rainforest, which is technically southwest of, no, actually, Mr. C, that tribe in the Brazilian rainforest originated from Serbian fishing boats from the Danube. They got lost at sea in a southerly wind and washed up in Brazil. They're technically, when you actually look at their genomes, technically Serbian. He used to do it. I don't know what you're saying, Eric. Jones is black and the guy can't even finish his wife. Why does him being black? Why? What has that got to do with anything? Impression of Fuentes saying, you'll never fight in the UFC, never again, never ever. Well, actually, you'll never fight in the UFC again. So anyway. This is an easy win for Alex. KOs Jones and goes for the winner of Aspinall versus Garn too. I would pick Alex Pereira, just on activity and youth. Even though they're around the same age. In fact, Alex Pereira might be older than John Jones, right? Who's older? What are their ages? Who's older? Jones can take his black ass down to 205. All he did was get fat going up to heavyweight. I agree. True. Boycott Funk Harbor Rum. Be nice. Be nice to Funk Harbor Rum. Be nice to Aljamain Sterling, the poor bastard. He needs all the help that he can get. Dougie is Jewish. No. Jones is so desperate to get on the White House card after screwing the UFC over for the last 15 years. Yes. I can't believe that John Jones actually admitted guilt on a fucking podcast. That's so not like him. I'm so surprised about that, man. Would you jizz on a starfish for infamy? Yes. Should check out that song called Children by Cyberpunk by Isidore. The artist is Serbian, and it would be the best walkout song ever for a Slavic fighter. Done. Saved in my notepad. Thank you, Don Calamari. I appreciate you, mate. Get out of my fucking screen. It's going straight to the ballroom. There, that's it. You've seen it. You've seen the castle. Dougie brings out the best from each. I'm not Jewish, thank you. Clark and Dow is old political satire. Clark died a few years back, but started off and fell off. Promise it's worth. All right, I might check it out, Cole. I might check it out. Would you prefer a chat with 100% people, but 90% are lurking, or a chat with 15 super active? A chat with 15 super active chatters. Yeah, there's no point having lurkers in your chat. It's not good for your algorithm. You can see muscle fibers on Nina Drama's arsehole. She has a tight one. Send it in the Discord. I remember that JRE clip. It drove me fucking insane. The absolute dork who couldn't even say Alex's name was like, this is the fight that everybody wants. Yeah, this is the level of casual that is out there. And unfortunately, the level of casual that we're going to have to deal with next year. Like next year when we're on CBS, there's something inherent about men where like we watch fights and we think we know what we're talking about because we have testosterone and we're men. And next year when we're on CBS and we're on Paramount, there's going to be a wave of new fans who aren't going to know shit about shit, but they're going to be yapping. That and the fact that the UFC is still pushing to go hard with Aiden Ross and Scoobity, what's his name, Neon. Like they're pushing very hard for these normie streamers as well. There's going to be an influx of normies next year that we're just going to have to sit through. It's going to be very, very annoying. I jerked off to it like 23 times. That's good, Sus Pasture. That's a good one. Everyone comes from Serbia? No, not everyone. The Scottish don't come. Like, imagine giving up your country. No, the Scottish don't come from Serbia. No. Indians don't come from Serbia. Anshul Jubilee doesn't come from Serbia. No. No, not everyone comes from Serbia. No. Gene Silver doesn't come from Serbia. No, absolutely not. Yair Rodriguez doesn't come from Serbia. Brian Ortega is the antithesis to Serbian culture. These kind of people. He speaks for all MMA fans when he watches like 2 fights a year. That bloke on the JRE show? No. I would pick John Jones based on who knows how. I would pick John Jones based on he knows how to pick his opponents. That's not a bad read, to be honest, Paul. Like, John Jones does know how to pick his opponents. John Jones is public relationship rep. So, Dougie, what are you alleged to have done? Dougie, misogyny, xenophobia. Yeah. John Jones is public relations manager. So, Dougie, what is it you've alleged to have said and done on the internet? Misogyny, xenophobia, inciting racial violence. Oh, thank God, that's easy. We can deal with that. Dana is not a lot of things, but vengeful is one of them. He'll never give Jones the opportunity because of how wrong he did UFC and Dana. I agree with Godotan. Dana loves holding a fucking grudge. And John Jones made Dana White look like a fucking idiot. Get Alex to defend his belt against Jones for the light heavyweight goathood. I like that idea, Nacho. Yeah. Best song for an Aussie is actually the chat's Smoko. Let's go have Smoko, mate. All I ask is a hot Slavic woman with an Asian woman's attitude and demeanor. That is impossible. A Slavic woman with a quiet Asian woman's demeanor is never going to happen. That's the problem with Eastern European women. The fire. But there are ways to deal with it. Sometimes I gotta lurk, but I'm annoying, and sometimes I gotta lurk, but I'm annoying you in spirit. You never annoy me, Paul. You're one of the good ones. John Jones, ahead of his interviews, none of this can be used against me, right? None of this can be used against me. It's not my fault. I don't assume guilt. Prepare for the new CBS casuals. Yes, prepare for the new wave, mate. John Jones is only 38, but 60 in terms of his fighting age. His body is withered and decayed ever since he was 19. He's been a rabid alcoholic, showing up to training sessions whenever he wishes to black out. Yeah, I get that, go to time, but also Alex Pereira, has had quite a long kickboxing career as well. Maybe not in MMA, but he's had a long career, man. Jeffrey Epstein is a Serbian. No. Dougie, do you think Leon and Li Jingliang win on Saturday? I don't think Leon wins. I don't know. What? Ling Jingliang? What the fuck are you talking about? You mean Whaley Zhang, you idiot? God damn it. God fucking damn it. Like, Li Jingliang isn't on this card, is he? I've got this card like the back of my hand by the end of this week. No, what are you talking about? Yes, I think Whaley wins this weekend. Yes, I think Whaley wins. You fucking idiot. Volk is actually 100th Serbia. Actually, Volk is mostly Serbian. The Macedonians actually migrated from Serbia. That's hilarious as well. That is so funny, dude. Is Li Jingliang on the card? I literally fucking Googled the card. I was like, I am certain Li Jingliang is not on this card. A quiet Asian woman, they exist? Yeah. You stay out of my store. Stop it. Oh, Slavs are just white rice bunnies. Stop it. Don't forget Jones pulled that shit while they were negotiating the Paramount deal too. Dana won't forget that. That's right. They were meant to have Tom Aspinall and John Jones at the same time. True. Roids age you. Roids do age you. How are you, Nate? How are you, Coach Nathan? I haven't seen you in months, man. How have you been, dude? Next week, would you prefer to succumb to a ghillie or a rear naked? It's super necessary. As long as you don't drop me on the concrete. Whatever, Nacho. Dealer's choice. Dealer's choice, Nacho. Just don't let me hit the concrete. Fucking hell. And he had an alcohol addiction himself, so they're both equally wasted. They are. They're both equal. Like Alex Pereira, alcohol problems, long fight career. John Jones, addicted to meth and arseholes, long fight career. Yep. Dougie, do you feel it? I can feel it. The spirit of the zinc roof, bruh. The spirit of the zinc roof. I don't feel it, Super Shotgun. I'm not going to be picking Leon Edwards. Oh, look who's back. Well, chat. You know it's one of Dougie's favorite fighters versus a Muslim. Because my favorite Muslim is back in the chat. How are you, pound for pound? Good to see you, mate. Genuinely good to see you, dude. You know we're in a good fight week when you're in my chat, brother. I hope you've been well, man. We're getting Volk's revenge, brother. We're getting Volk's revenge. Inshallah, nothing, mate. It's Volk's revenge week, bro. Go to the rear naked, Dougie. It's better for you in a court of law. I ain't suing Nacho. This is all fair in love and war, mate. Dougie, can you do a I want to lick Alexa Grasso's feet t-shirt? There might be an Alexa Grasso's feet t-shirt for Christmas. I'd fuck Whaley. I mean, you would, but you wouldn't. You know what I mean? I think Li Jingliang definitely beats Valentina. Yes, I think she beats Valentina. Impression of the confusion, the pressure and the pain as Zhang Weili snaps your pecker in half with a kegel. Oh, you like this? Oh my fucking god! Oh, that was too much. Leon roasted Ian McCuckey at Media Day when he said, Ian's greatest achievement is losing to Shavkat, bruh. Is losing to Shavkat. Whereas pound for pound was right there. And still 604. That's pound for pound. I recognize him anywhere. I know my chat. All right, I know my chat. There's pound for pound right there. Except Pereira hasn't drunk since he was 24. That is true, Gotaton. The power of the zinc roof compels me from picking Leon. I can't pick Leon. I can't, dude. Raving all summer. Fun story. I saw a kid I trained with 14 years ago. He's 30 now. I'm 40. I told him he looks 40 and I still look 30 because of the steroid. Yeah, don't do steroids, kids, until you absolutely need to. And even then, I don't mean steroids as in like Dianabol and shit. I mean just testosterone replacement therapy. Don't do that until you need to, until it's absolutely necessary. Listen to Coach Nate in the chat. Steroids age you and they turn you gay. We don't have a favorite Muslim. No, we do have a favorite Muslim. It's pound for pound. You sweet naive soul thinking I was referring to you suing him. Oh. People forget, man. Leon kicked the cuck out of his gym. Leon also sent Ian to the hospital for a root canal after head kicking him. This is true. Leon Edwards has literally head kicked the fuck out of Ian Gary. And then Ian Gary ran all the way to Brazil. Does Bo retire if he gets subbed? Yes. Bo Nichols' ego will not handle this loss this weekend. It will not handle the loss. He changes his name to Anstill. He changed his name to Anstill. No, I would say that was his original name now that YouTube has changed everyone over to their usernames. Dougie has been studying Sudanese for months so he can do an IRL stream at his local sanctuary city. I'm going to do a live stream down at the local shopping mall. So I need to learn Sudanese. I need to learn the Sudanese for Don't Stab Me, please. I want to see all the JDM fans back here on Sunday. Let's talk. Oh, we'll be here, pound for pound. You know where I'll be, mate. We'll be here. And still, brother. Thank you for saying, hey, thank you for supporting JDM this weekend, pound for pound. And still, I mean, you're the one that's moving up to get the belt. So thank you for supporting JDM this weekend, brother. I appreciate you. Gotaton knows the law. Leon smashed his teeth with a head kick. It's true. Impression of Ian sitting in the corner chair while Leon rails his wife. That's it, Layla. Go on, Layla. Take that dick, Layla. That's 9 back shots in a row, bruv. That's 9 back shots in a row. D-Rod was kidnapped by ICE agents? No. D-Rod was selling cocaine in Mexico. Tronolone turns you gay. Yep, there you go. What percentage of my savings do I bet on JDM? 110% chat ahead. All of your savings and go to the bank, take out a loan, and put it on JDM. And if the bank won't give you a loan, go down to the corner to your local crack dealer and just pick up a whole bunch of it on tick, sell it yourself, and then use that money and bet it on JDM as well. Don't give the profits back to your local crack dealer. You know what I'm saying, mate? Make sure to get deeply in debt. And the children as well. The children should go and get their parents' phones, log into sportsbet.com. I'm kidding. YouTube. I'm kidding. All right, YouTube algorithm with your transcripts. I'm kidding. What does on tick mean? It means I swear to God I'll pay you back later, mate. Don't come to my house with a baseball bat and fuck me up. Never sell weed on tick. Doug, you got any jiu-jitsu moves on the ground you think you can pull off in the street? Yes, getting up. Just standing up. That's my best jiu-jitsu move. Just standing up. Just looking at them and going, this is gay, and just standing up. Paul is correct. If I get the ghillie, I will say you shot a double leg and I had to defend myself, so you get choked out and then exploited financially. I don't like how deep into the scenario we're getting here. Bo Nickel is delusional. He got too big of an ego to accept that he belongs at 170. True. I'll be here on Sunday and still love you, Trip. Beautiful stuff, Trip. Absolutely beautiful stuff. What the fuck is this? Shut up. Like the stream, chat. Like the stream. Like the stream. How many people we got in here? We got 34 people in here. How many likes do we have, chat? Oh, no, that can't be right. 20 likes and 30. I'll take that ratio. I'll take that ratio all day. Thank you, chat. Paul is correct if I've read that one. I've read that one. I've read that one. JDM hands up and Islam face down. So satisfied. That's okay. Now we're just describing. Imagine if Islam does JDM like Khabib did Conor. Nightmare fuel. Oh, like tries to crack his jaw. It can't be done. JDM's nose shields him from a neck choke. Neck choke. We'll be fine. JDM's nose is part of his get-up technique. You ever been driving and you think the babe in the car over is flirting with you, so you show her the guns, but she's actually telling you that you got a flat tire? No, never. Imagine being a retarded Muslim fan saying, and still stop it, Nacho, pound for pound's one of the good ones. Don't listen to Doug, you'll be homeless, brother. Listen to me, brother. Inshallah. JDM. And still. I'm glad I placed a bet on JDM 2 weeks ago. The odds were 3.2 then, only 2.4 to 2.7 now. Yeah, same thing. You, me, Nacho, same thing, mate. Rob the local hookers. Rob the hookers. Punch their pimps in the face. All the good stuff. Make a credit card under your dog's name. That's right. All the good stuff. Grape the local hookers. If these bets don't hit, I might have to retire. This is actually 666. This is it for my sports gambling account. This is it. This is it. If we don't turn a profit on this weekend's account, on this weekend's card, I'm done with sports betting. Before I even got the sponsorship. The next time I'll be sports betting will be money from the sponsorship when we inevitably get a gambling sponsor. But this is it, mate. We cannot take any more losses on the sports gambling page. So I agree, mate. This could be the retirement week for us. JDM has to win. You know the meme of the cartoon Reaper knocking on the door? Can you do one of JDM with Bilal, Islam, and then knocking on Hamzat's door? Yes, Cheddarhead. Yes. Good thing most of the group has retarded kids with Dougie's financial advice. Again, Islam is going to smash you, boy. No, Kyle, we will win. Thanks, Nacho. I thought Dougie was going to figure it out. I have no idea what you guys are picturing. Dougie, how good was that original UFC 200 card? Jones had to ruin it like he ruins everything. Yes, watch him ruin the fucking White House. Toad hasn't appeared since forever. Toad was here yesterday. Maybe we do need to coddle him. Yeah, I do need to be coddled. Jack is going to win on the weekend and you. Thank you, Nacho. That's exactly what we need. Punch all the hookers because it's Dougie's corner. All right, that's enough. It's baby steps for him in Nacho. Coddling him isn't showing any. Back to using the... Okay, you guys are just... and new sounds about right. No, can't lie, Dougie. The Burns finish was lucky as fuck. He had a broken forearm in the first round. That just proves to me that there's no quit in JDM, which is what we need. Are you rooting for Bilal or Machado Gary? Bilal. I think Gary's going to win, but I'm rooting for Bilal. Blink twice if you're scared of meeting up with Nacho at Hex. Dougie, do a poll. Seems like the room is pretty split. On what? JDM versus Islam Makhachev? Let's squeeze out a poll, chat, and then we'll get out of here real soon. It's getting on 5:30. Without dying, my... I will be coming out of gambling retirement and gambling this card, boys. JDM is going to make me some sweet mush. We need an injection into the gambling account. How funny is that picture of Jack I sent you? The bro might have Down syndrome. I know, man. I fucking know. Real pinger face. People said Bilal was going to smash our boy too. Exactly. Have faith in JDM, boys. The yellow canvas at UFC 200 was terrible. It was. It was horrible. If you're still young, take out an insane amount of debt. Buy physical assets you can hide and bury or transfer it to a family member. Go bankrupt and in 10 years you can do whatever you want. I mean... Not the worst advice. Honestly, if you're young, if you're like 18, take out an insane amount of debt, buy physical gold, bury it, declare bankruptcy, and just start life totally fine at 30 with a little bit of a bad credit score. I mean, that's fraud. I wouldn't do that. Hypothetically. I think that's a hack. I think that's a hack for Grand Theft Auto, right? I think that's a hack for Grand Theft Auto. And Eric just says Israel. Okay, I'm also rooting for Dan Hooker, but I don't think he wins. I'm rooting for Dan Hooker as well, but I don't think he wins. How is the progress on guitar going? Slowly. I don't know about the app. I like the app, but I feel like it's too specific, and I'm too locked in on trying to get like 100% on the chords instead of just playing with the chords. If you know what I mean. Like, if you don't hit the chords perfectly, I've got my pick right here. I was practicing last night. If you don't hit the chords perfectly on Musician, you don't pass the song, right? Because it wants you to play the chords perfectly. But they're pretty good. They're like, I feel like I'm hearing them like 90% correct. So I don't know if I'm being too pedantic with trying to get it perfect. I also don't know. I got a few decent websites if you want to check them out. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I still want to keep going with Musician, I think. I also think I need to get the chords changed over from steel strings to nylon strings to get a bit of a better sound because it is a cheap guitar. So I don't know if I'm... I don't know. I don't know if I'm like blaming the tools rather than... It's probably me. You know, I'm like, oh, I don't know if Musician is being too pedantic about it. I don't know if the chords are right. It's probably me. It's probably me. Are you teaching yourself? No, I'm learning on an app. I've got an app called Musician, which it just turns your phone into Guitar Hero, essentially. Yeah, it's probably me. It's probably me. It's probably me. It's me. It's me. It's a new hobby. I'm not good at it. I don't have the dexterity for the fingers. I also don't have the speed to change chords as fast as a song goes. So I've got to play the songs at like 70%. As long as you do everything right about... Yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah. Far too pedantic, I'd say. Far too pedantic. It's probably a mix of my lack of skill and a Musician wants you to play the songs perfectly. Sounds like a breakup. It's not you, it's me. No, I love playing the guitar, but I just find myself getting frustrated with Musician. You know, I can't wait for the Guru crash out. We'll be right. Guru ain't going to crash out. There's nothing to crash out about. We will win. You're missing and new jokes. Tez, you missing my and new jokes. Tez Pomo. I'm sorry, Nacho. I am cooked, and it is the end of the stream. Yeah, it was getting rough, I would say, all over, but I've taken a few L's, RDR, but decent on pay-per-view, so fingers crossed. Oh, your betting account, 666, is that what you're talking about? I always see a lot of hooker talk and MMA chats. Well, we're a group of degenerates. Ian Gary pretty much tweeted today that welterweight fights this weekend are for nothing, and he's going to be demanding a title shot at the number one spot. Ian Gary has been demanding a number one title shot all fucking year. That's what Ian Gary does. Ian Gary should do that. It keeps his name in the zeitgeist. And yeah, I know, Mitch. I saw it. I had it saved for us to talk about, but we got off a little bit off track today. You're glazing JDM so hard, you've willed it into the group's brain. I'm okay with it, though. I need help my picks percentage. I mean, good. I think it's a 50-50 fight, but I'm happy I've convinced 74% of you guys that JDM will get it done. Ladies and gentlemen, the contest has been stopped by referee Mark Gardner at 3 minutes and the 23-second of the first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Jack Della Maddalena. You've had similar issues with Musician. There you go. Can't wait for the Guru crash out. We'll be right. JDM actually the type of guy to get a huge selection of custom shorts, but be like, fuck that. Give me the gold ones. Yeah, weird that Jack didn't get custom shorts. My girlfriend is going to put me in the wheelhouse if JDM doesn't wins. If he does, I earn 6.9k. It's all or nothing. Mate, your girlfriend shouldn't be fucking worried about what you do with your money, okay? If we're eating rice and tuna this week, that's what we're eating, sweetheart, because I was busy investing in JDM, okay? I'm the king of the house. An investment went wrong. Sometimes you got to spend money to make money. Now put the tuna on the rice. If Dougie saw what I've been learning on the bass, his brain would not compute. No, I'm like musically illiterate. No, you are right, mate. Being Kiwi, I can't say what I think the results of Hooker Armor is. I'm still entertaining win or lose. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be going for Dan Hooker, but it's a lot. GarageBand app has a lot of cool drum tracks to strum to the chords with. GarageBand, okay. No, I like Musician's a good app. I think I just have to stop trying to be 100% with it. We can't help with the Hooker talk. We're Doug Generates. I like the Doug Generates. That's good. All right, rest in peace, Ian Gary's hair line. Yeah, it's gone, mate. The last time an MMA YouTuber had a lot riding on a fellow countryman winning, their fighter was blinded. Why do you have to say things like that, Bruce? I know. Either Jack said no to the custom shorts or they really wanted to debut the new gold champ shorts. I'm sure Venom cares about Chad J. I think they wanted to debut the new shorts. I got burnt out with guitar, so I've been grinding out some of the harder songs on bass. I've enjoyed it a lot more than learning guitar. Fair enough, dude. I mean, you've been learning it for years, bro. You know what I mean? I picked it up a couple of months ago, and I don't have that much time to play it. I play for maybe like half an hour every night. Half an hour, 15 minutes every night. On Saturdays and Sunday nights is when I play the most. But every night, like, I sit here, yeah, just eating dinner and like, yeah, there you go. You better hope Mark got it as ref. JDM summons the first 30 seconds. I am hoping. Isn't it a stat right now that all the recent champs with the default shorts have lost? Oh my God, I hope not, Eric. JDM single-handedly taking all of Islam. JDM and Craig Jones. That's all we need. Make sure to use practice mode. I do. I use practice mode on Musician, yeah. Hola, Douglas. Tapiria's brother on Fraud Watch next week. Damn right, Showbiz. I don't know if I'm going to be live for all of it. We're going out with the boys the night before, and the fight card starts at 1 a.m. I've made a terrible mistake. We'll see what happens. I wish Douglas, but she's scary. I lost $1,200 on 316, and she elbowed me in the liver with my ribs. Shit had been huffing and puffing. Well, if she elbows you, you know what to do. If she puts hands on you, you know what to do. Yeah? You go to bed, you're sleeping, and then in the middle of the night, you wake up, and you go to your bedside table and you pull out the duct tape and you duct tape her wrists and her ankles together and you remind her who's in charge of the house. You just remind her who daddy is. To be fair, Dougie, learning on an acoustic guitar is tough. The strings are a lot heavier than electric. That's what I've been reading, and that's why I think I might need to get my strings changed to nylon strings. I have a nylon string packet. I have a packet of nylon strings in the house. I don't know if I've got the confidence to cut my steel strings and change them. Lazy guitar player. Fuck you. People forget, man. 15 to 30 minutes is better than not practicing at all. Thank you. Help me. I appreciate it, man. Lock this felon up. It's not. She's your girlfriend. What's the felony here? Just remember, however good you get at something, there is an autistic incel popping Adderall that is way better than you. That is very true. That is very true. You don't cut the string. Well, in the YouTube video where you change the strings, they said you cut the steel strings and pull them out. I play on an autistic guitar. I'm an autistic playing on an autistic guitar. Poor tradesmen blame their tools. I did say that earlier, Nate. I said I feel like I'm blaming the tools. I'm literally like blaming musician and the steel strings. It's probably the guy that isn't very good with his fingers that is musically illiterate. It's probably me. Very pedantic of me. And Dougie, don't put nylon strings. You need a specific guitar for nylon. Fair enough. Yeah. Big word for a tradesman. Yes, I saw you make that joke earlier, Eric. All right, we're done. Good stream today, guys. Good stream, everyone. Good stream. Good to see Coach Nate again. Good to see Pound for Pound again. Good to see everyone. Good guitar talk from everyone. Good work with Nacho at his daughter's karate, still being involved with the chat. Well done for Godatan for keeping us on track with the MMA talk. Just well done for M Operator for donating the $10. Just great work from everyone in the stream today. Good work from Paul, keeping it real. Great work from Cheddarhead. Just don't forget to check for a beer glass. We'll check for a beer glass. Great work from everyone in the chat. Just 10 out of 10 from everyone. You guys absolutely killed it today. Read my message. You don't get to be one of the world's best spreaders without getting skillful fingers. Well, it's all in the grip, actually. My hands actually cramp up from holding the trowel. So it actually hurts playing guitar. It honestly hurts playing guitar because I'll be holding plasterboard like this. That's why my forearms, when you guys saw me, you know, in public on the IRL streams, you guys are like, why are your forearms so big? The reason I have unnaturally large forearms is because I'm literally gripping all day long. I'm either holding my trowel and my hawk like this, or I'm holding plaster sheet. And then to get home, and then to like try and play... So people did say that, Eric. My quads and my forearms, weirdly big. People did say that. And then to try and play guitar where you're doing the opposite, like you're spreading out your hands, really... Anyway, doesn't matter. End of the stream, chat. End of the stream. We're wrapping up the stream. Good game from everyone today. Great game from everyone today. Massive game from everyone today. Make sure to get your JDM merchandise before the end of the week. By the end of the pay-per-view, this one's gone. This will be the end of that. Big t-shirt drop coming after the JDM drop. We've got the Quaylen Salkill drop coming after that. And then I've been workshopping some ideas with Eric and Bilal. They seem to think the ideas are great. We'll do one for Ilya, Max Holloway, Piotr Jan. We'll do some sick t-shirts coming up. Eric enjoyed the idea. You guys are going to love them. Everyone said I'm so handsome. Yep, and still, you could do the Bilal song. Bilal, inshallah, alhamdulillah. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much. Appreciate all of you. Great night. See you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.